What up, kids? Welcome to Week 9 AW Fantasy Football. This week's theme is called What's Your Meme? I'm going to go ahead and associate a very popular internet meme to the teams that are playing in the beloved AW Fantasy League. Let's get started. The first matchup is between the host versus the co-host. That's right, yours truly, Alex, versus the co-host, Sean McGowan. I'm going to go ahead and give myself the crying Michael Jordan meme. Because at one point, I was considered pretty good at fantasy football. But I must be getting older and none the wiser because I clearly have no clue who's good at football anymore and what to pick. Versus Sean, who's on the bubble, outside of the top 6 looking in. I'm giving him the meme of the guy who's just quite reaching for something that is at his grasp. So, there you have it. Our next matchup is between last year's championship game. We got Cheekies with Straight Cash Homie versus Seth in Stiff Arm and Dangerous. I'm going to have to give Kevin The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio, just cheersing and just looking you straight in the eye saying, thanks for coming, you jabronis. This is fantasy football, and I am the fucking king. And he's on top right now, so he has every right to do that. And I'm going to give Seth the holy shit, he just dropped 1,000 points last week meme with everyone going crazy in the background. This should be a great matchup. I personally think Seth has this one in the bag, and I think he's a shoo-in for the quarterly points payout at the moment. Next on my list is I have Boeheim's Army with our favorite Shane Dyer. Shane, yeah, it's a sad performance, so I'm giving you sad Dawson's Creek, James Vanderbeek. I think you're not going to win this week, although you got more wins than me, so I can't really trash you too bad. You're going up against Cobra Kai with Matt Scott. And the only thing I get against Matt right now is your age. So I'm giving Matt the hello, fellow kids meme, which I think is a very fitting as I think he's about, 5 to 10 years older than possibly their youngest guy in the league. But hey, age is only a number at this point. We're all middle-aged men playing fantasy football. I think once you get past 35, it doesn't matter. So, Matt, that's the only dig I got against you. Please don't let me burn all my matches. Moving along to our next matchup, we got Dan Redding with Silky Johnson, who has the same crappy-ass record as me. Yeah, Dan's looking at his team like this little girl in the back seat with that little buck teeth. That's the meme you're getting, Dan. I actually think you might have a chance to win this week because you're facing Austin with Jefferson Starship, who he feels a little confused. He's not so sure about his team. He feels like he can be good sometimes, and he made a lot of moves. So I'm giving him the meme with the girl that's just kind of indecisive, let's say. So there you have it, Dan. I think you can pick up this win. Next, we got some top dogs here. We got Spinner. Spencer's been a freaking awesome addition to this league, and he's currently, I think, in the second slot right behind Cheekies. His smart managing and smart drafting has kept him on top. That's why I'm giving him the, so smart meme right here. Versus my personal favorite, Bobby, who's been overlooked, hasn't been talking crap the whole entire season. He's just sitting there on the 3 spot, holding on to the 3rd place spot for, I think, about 3 weeks now. He's in striking distance to be the top dog, and he's just eating his popcorn and just smiling and laughing at all of our comments. So I'm giving Bobby the Michael Jackson eating popcorn. And lastly, we have Tyler versus Forrest. Let me start with Tyler. I'm going to give Tyler Dr. Brule with the meme because he's just as confused as I am. And we had a conversation on we literally don't know who's good at fantasy football anymore, and he just looks confused and looks like he just wishes that it was 2008 and we knew exactly who was a good football player in the NFL. Moving to Forrest, who's also a rookie, who's currently in playoff contention. So I'm going to give Forrest the 1990s kid in the computer lab meme with the thumbs up. And Forrest is probably playing WoW as he's doing fantasy, so he's only getting half of our attention. He's still kicking all of our asses. Good job, Forrest.